So this is the fight song by Marilyn Manson, words, music by, well, you can look them up yourself, doesn't really matter. Crotchet set at 129 beats per minute, and you're just whacking out the rest on the 1, hat open on the 2, rest on the 3, hat open on the 4. Repeat there, you're basically doing that again. Oh yeah, 4/4 means there are 4 quarter notes in a bar, or 4 crotchets in a bar. Top number, quantity, bottom number, what type of beat. Now this is all very straightforward, but you have to get the crash bass. Remember the vertical rule. Crash bass, crash snare for the 2, crash bass, and the and for a bass. So that's bass, bass, snare, crash, snare, bass, bass, snare, and it follows the same idea, a bit more busy on the bar 3, 4, 5, bar 6 here. Bass, snare, bass, bass, snare, snare. You got to get those 2 snares on the 4 end with 1 crash on the 4. And then it follows here, more of the same until you get the crash, snare, 3 and 4 and on the snare, 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 snare. And then you just got this, just like how we learned in the prep course with the quavers, or 1 line or 1 tail above means quaver hats. The X's on top are closed hats, and it works all the way through. Bass, bass, snare, bass, bass, snare, bass, bass, snare, bass, rest. On here, that little 7 looking thing means a rest, but you just hit the hat with nothing underneath. Bass, snare, snare, bass, bass, snare, bass, bass, sorry, bass, hat, snare, hat, bass, bass, snare, bass, bass, snare. Same logic, follow it all the way through here, same idea. Bass, bass, snare, snare. Did we do that? You did the equivalent there, but you're just doing a hat on the end, 3 and 4 and then it goes back to that same groove. Now this is probably the most difficult part of the whole song. Crash, snare, bass, bass, flam, flam. Now that's 2 sticks separated so that you make a textured plonk, plonk, but you got 2 sticks together. The little stroke before that is called a flam. The big stroke is with your right stick for a right flam. The left stick up in the air for your left flam. I'll explain that in the rudiment tutorial, which you can access. More of the same here. Bass, bass, snare, goes all the way through. That bar is the same as that bar, goes all the way through. More of the same. Bass, bass, snare, and then you got 3 and 4 and crash bass with a snare bass, snare bass, snare bass, snare bass, crash bass. Now that brick on top means a minim, or a 2 crotchet rest. The dot after it, if you can see it, means plus a half. So that's an equivalent of 3 crotchets rest. And that explains all the bits and pieces. Crotchet set at 129 beats per minute. The time signatures, the rests, the bits and pieces. Thanks for listening. Hope it works out for you.